All right, everybody, welcome back to yet another night of Dakota Collegiate Rocket League. We got a lot, actually not a lot. It's a pretty short stream tonight, just a singular series in store here tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. Get to see the best of the best up in Division A, battle it out. We got a matchup between Tree Amigos and Acrobatic Aura coming your way. I have a very special guest with me on the casting booth tonight. Once again, Chemic, welcome back to the casting desk, brother.
Well, thank you. I mean, it's gonna be exciting. First Div A game casting, so this will be fun to watch, fun to cast.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are intimidated to cast Division A, but I mean, there's nothing to be scared of. It's all just fun and games, just to you know, hang out and just watch some good, high quality Rocket League. That's for sure. But I'm super excited to get into this one. I know a lot of other people are too. We do have a couple people that were gonna arrive a little bit late. I think Trees just got into the video ninja, so we're gonna let them warm up a little bit as we start to get into this one. Someone redeemed a give them a compliment. I mean, fire wave. I mean, I gotta say, by my brother, that's a fire way to spell fire. I love that. I love that for you. I don't know who you are, but that's the best I got for you. But
I know exactly who this man
oh, okay. Well, then you
is,
handle it. You give him a compliment.
Does he have the best blonde hair
Oh.
ever? He has the most luscious golden flowing locks that I know.
Okay, I believe it. I believe it. Well, there you go. I'm guessing he was wanting you to give the compliment and not me, but oh, he's saying it's not blonde. Okay, I'm guessing there's some inside jokes going on there. But anyways, back to the action. Like I said, we have a singular Division A matchup here tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch, but I'm going to go ahead and toss it over to this scene over here. We got the Division A team standings. For those of you that haven't been here in a while, I mean, Baker's dozen. I'm seeing you in the chat, but I haven't seen you in forever. That's good seeing you again. But we have 5 divisions in DCRL this semester. We've been expanding so much, and it's been so awesome to see. But up here in Division A, we have 8 teams. And only one team after 2 weeks of gameplay stands at 2-0 with that 100% you know, record so far. The only undefeated team left in Division A. Look at Kimmik. I gotta tell you, bro. Look at all these 1-1 teams. What is that? 6 1-1 teams after 2 weeks is insane. I'm loving how this Division A division is playing out, Kimmik. It looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be exciting to see later on. I'm mostly looking at like that and Burger, how they're like the win rates.
Yeah,
I'm surprised that those are as high as they are, especially in Div A.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, these are the best of the best playing off tonight, and it's gonna be a lot of fun to see. But like I said, Tree Amigos and Acrobatic Aura teeing off here tonight. Both of them are 1-1 on the season. Tree Amigos with a 55.56% win rate, and actually they're leading the league or the division in shooting percentage at 38.98%. And then Acrobatic is actually leading the league in shots per game at 9 shots per game on average. That number is insane. I mean, if you're going to be putting up 9 shots a game, I mean, that's just a recipe for success. I mean, even though the shooting percentage is a little bit lower than some of the other teams, I mean, just the sheer amount of force and offense coming from this team is going to be a lot to handle, especially when we start to talk about who is on that team. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and toss it over to you, Chemic, and talk a little bit on this Tree Amigos team.
All right. Looking at Tree Amigos here, we've got a pretty well-rounded team. Pre-Meat House is the team captain here, with Trees and Weevil coming in. Honestly, very well-rounded team. Shooting percentage, all looking around the same. Same with assists. Trees is leading the division in assists, though, so that'll be interesting to see how well he can play off his teammates and vice versa. Otherwise, the stats for this team look to be pretty well-rounded.
Yeah, definitely. I think I gotta put it out there. Weevil. I mean, he's the second pick on this team, and he is, you know, tied with his captain Prometheus. I like pre-meat house is actually kind of our like it's actually kind of our like meme way of pronouncing it, so it's kind of funny that you naturally said that, so kudos to you. But Weevil, I mean, he's tying Prometheus with 1.11 goals per game. He is having a great start to his season. This is his first time up in Division A, and he is showing out. I mean, if anybody in Division A is averaging over a goal per game, you're popping off, and Weevil is definitely showing out here in the first couple weeks. But gonna go ahead, toss it over now to the other team who they're gonna be facing off against, which is Acrobatic Aura. They are 1-1 on the season as well, and they are led by the man, the myth, the legend, Remzik. I've been blessed to play on this man's team before. He is by far probably the best player in DCRL. He's been ranked at the #1 spot in our draft list multiple seasons in a row. One of our only SSLs. The glaze doesn't stop with this guy. I mean, he is a fantastic player. He is joined by Perchance and Spoopymen. Spoopymen has been a storyline player. He makes that jump from Division C, so he completely skips Division B from last semester, and lands himself on, you know, Remzik's team, which is absolutely crazy. I know this team is just filled with vibes. That's kind of the storyline with this team. They're just there to have some fun, and it's looking good so far. I mean, Remzik's leading the division in goals per game and shots per game. It's looking really good for these guys. But as is tradition, Chemic, gonna go ahead and toss it over to you to give us some predictions on this one.
I'm gonna take Tree Amigos on this one, Whirl. I like how well-rounded the team looks stat-wise, and just kind of in general. And I think that, yeah, Acrobatic Aura does have that higher shooting percentage, and Remzik, but I honestly think that Tree Amigos is going to be able to pull through on this one.
Yeah, definitely. Do you have a game count on this one? What's going to be the game count?
I'm going to say it goes to game 5 here.
Game 5. Okay. So you're saying Tree Amigos going to take this series 3-2. That's a bold prediction. Bold as well. I mean, especially going against our boy Remzik over here, you know, when he's dropping 1.29 goals per game. But awesome to see. But those of you in the chat, there is a little bit of time left on the predictions if you guys want to do some predictions. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and go against you, Chemic. I'm gonna go ahead and say Acrobatic's gonna take this. I've been on Remzik's team. I won a Division A championship with this man. I mean, if Spoopymen and Perchance are also firing, this team is going to be deadly no matter who joins Remzik. I'm going to say they're going to take it 4 games, 3-1.
That's a fair assumption to make.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, though. I mean, Chemic, you haven't really casted Division A a little bit, so it's going to be fun to see how this goes. I mean, you're giving it your best shot. It's going to be a lot of fun going into this one, but I'm trying to get these boys in. Like I said in the chat, there's a little bit of time left on the predictions before we hop into this one. So if you want to put some boosts or some channel points on there, you can go ahead and do so. But looks like maybe ready to go. We ready? But
you believe so?
Let's see how many people are in this lobby. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be everybody. I'm gonna wait on everybody's ready up, but it's gonna be a lot of fun to see Prometheus and Remzik, the 2 captains of these teams, tee off against each other. Prometheus has been a standout player in Division A. He's been a captain every season he's been in the league. So it's gonna be a fun one. We got 1 series on store tonight. Nice short stream for everybody here. We're gonna go ahead and launch the lobby so we try and get into this one. Chemic, have you watched any Division A matches yet, by chance?
I have not. No, this is my first taste casting Div A and watching Div A, so this will be fun. I'm super excited for this one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun as we wait for these boys to hop in. But yeah, okay, looks like we're ready to get on going here, boys.
All right.
Sorry, trying to get things going here right off the bat. A little bit of technical difficulties. I have somebody calling my phone. We're trying to figure that out. But anyways, I think we're good to go. We got everybody going. Game number 1 getting underway here between Acrobatic Aura and Tree Amigos. Like I said before, Remzik, very storied player here in Division A and Dcrl in general. Couple championships under his belt. He's facing off against Prometheus, and this is going to be a fun one. One of the main storylines, Chemic, that I'm going to be paying attention to is Weevil. He's had such a great start to his season, and I'm going to be looking for him to keep up that aggression, and we're going to see if that continues going here, but we're already about 50 seconds in. Score is tied, but it's Spoopy Men getting things started here for Acrobatic Aura. Great finish from the kid.
Great rebound from the pass there from Perchance. Just a smooth, clean ride in.
One thing that we're going to need to be paying attention to for the length of this series, it's almost open, is the player reactions from Acrobatic Aura in specific. Like I said in the pregame analysis, I guess you could say, these boys are all about the vibe. Spoopy Men, he's one of the most vibey players in DCRL. He's got a lot going for it, but it's Weevil coming in hot from the heavens. Looks like a little bit of disruption there in the blue net from Prometheus to Captain, and Weevil with a great finish, tying it up 1-1.
Yikes. Just a good shot off the backboard from Prometheus, and Weevil there ready to just finish it off.
For sure, for sure. It's a great start here in game number 1. Hopefully it's as entertaining the rest of the series, as Perchance gets a nice pop-up. He's going to have a follow-up off the sidewall here. He's going to maybe ring this off the backboard. Weevil's there, can't make the read. Remzik's there for a shot, but what a save coming from Tree Amigos. I'm not even sure who that was, but barely hang on by a thread by the shot from the SSL there. Perchance going to try and carry this one out. Maybe has one more touch. Weevil not going to bite on it, though, as Remzik pops this up high. Prometheus has a shot, maybe looking for a pass, but Tree just was not there.
Spoopy Men trying to get it out of the blue side, but just pressured on by Weevil. Saved out by Remick, but Tree's pushing it back. Prometheus back passing Weevil, trying to do a little something with off the wall. Oh, great shot by Prometheus, set up by Spoopy Men.
Oh my goodness, Perchance coming in with the dookie. Jumps off the backboard, completely dookies right in Tree Amigos in net there, and that's just a fantastic shot coming from Perchance, and they get it started. You love to see that if you're a Perchance fan.
Absolutely. Perchance again off the wall, trying to pressure that goal. Set up there by Spoopy Men. Oh, barely.
Now Remzik going off the sidewall. Perchance is also up. I'm not exactly sure what that was going on there, but Spoopy Man able to get a nice touch out of the corner, maybe looking for a Doomsy. Can't quite find it. Tree's looking for a pass across, cut off by Remzik, who's going to keep up this offensive pressure. Maybe going to look for a pass mid. Perchance is there, but well handled by Trees. Doesn't have much boost in the tank, though. Trying to maybe get a pre-flip flick there. Can't quite find it. Perchance going to just roll this up his own corner here. Trees maintaining good pressure, though. Maybe a chance, but Remzik handles it well. He's going to continue. Grab this big boost in the corner. Maybe try and find this ball midfield, but Prometheus gets a nice ground pinch. Remzik, though, was patiently waiting for Chance, pre-jumping yet again. Maybe, I don't know what he's going for, but Perchance is just monkeying on the goal line and finds yet another goal.
Is that air dribble into the highest double tap that I've seen? What?
Almost. I mean, Remzik just, I don't think really anybody from Tree Amigos was ready for that one. Perchance, after a kind of a crazy pre-jump, just monkeys back to the ball, finds himself the goal. And Acrobatic Aura looking pretty hot here to start, Chemic.
Absolutely. Remzik truly showing why he's the #1 in the league, and just keeping this pressure on with a good shot there by Spoopy Men.
Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. Perchance might have got a little bit of a bump on Trees. Weevil and Prometheus maybe with a little bit of a team bump on the goal line. They can't really handle it. You got Spoopy Men mewing in the cams, and once he starts doing that, I don't know. I don't know if you're going to be able to stop him, but Spoopy Men getting his second goal here in game #1. Absolutely beautiful stuff. He's gonna try and continue this on, and Tree Amigos have been so passive, and perchance getting the hat trick, his third goal of game number 1. Tree Amigos look like they're a little bit allergic to the ball, no one touching it, and perchance finds a freebie.
I don't really know what was going on in the back line there of Tree Amigos, but perchance just there to shut it down.
Yeah, it's just all out aggression from Acrobatic Aura. I mean, there's really, I mean, Tree Amigos have just been suffocated all game, it seems like, and you see it in the scoreline. I mean, 5-1 is insane stuff, but minute left to go. Tree Amigos gonna need something crazy to happen, maybe a little bit of a warm-up game for them as they try and find their stride here in game, or in this series more of, as Remzik gonna carry this ball out. Weevil though cuts it off short, goes up off the wall, maybe has another 50 in the tank. He does. Prometheus has a full tank of boost. He's gonna go for a double. Spoopy's gonna try and read it. Prometheus was there, found a touch, but just barely off the mark.
I have no idea what's going on my end. Well, I'm sorry. I think SDSU is having a bit of trouble with internet recently.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, this is not good. I might need a quick unplug, replug.
Okay, you're good. But if you're gonna do that,
just a quick second here.
Yep, just let me know when you're back. But yeah, 10 seconds to go in game number 1. Acrobatic Aura pretty much have this one in the tank here, or in the, I don't even know what the saying is, but 0 seconds hit the clock. Acrobatic Aura 5-1 here in game number 1. Tree Amigos looked like they might have had something going for them in the first, couple minutes there, but Acrobatic Aura's aggression quickly picked that up. This ball is still up in the air. All these players just electing to keep this up in the air, as looks like this ball will finally touch the ground. Game number 1 is complete. Acrobatic Aura with a statement game number 1 victory. I mean, all players across the board looking absolutely fantastic, but perchance with 3 goals. The hat trick comes out. Spoopyman with 2 of his own, and Remzik, the best player on the team, maybe in all of Dcrl without a goal, but he definitely helped with setting up a lot of those plays. But all around, it was, all members, all cylinders here on Acrobatic Aura firing, and they're looking very good going into game number 2. And but yeah, oh, in the bag is a saying. Thank you, I appreciate it. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to find the words I'm looking for.
Yeah, I think the issues have been resolved. I believe we're okay.
Okay, well, welcome back, Chemic. Welcome back. Hey, it ain't a DCRL stream without a little bit of scuffness, right? It just isn't.
Absolutely. What did I miss?
Not much. I mean, players just kept it up for a long time. Ball finds touches the ground. Acrobatic Aura statement win, but Chemic, we are into game number 2 now. I'm assuming you're in the lobby now, correct? Right?
Yep, I am.
Okay, perfect.
Watching. Yep, they're all good.
But anyways, yeah, game number 2 underway. Tree Amigos gonna look for a big answer back game here after that statement win from Acrobatic Aura. And honestly, Tree Amigos need to just be aggressive, and there it is. Weevil again getting another goal. He has been the only player on this Tree Amigos team to find the back of the net, and that's a great, maybe almost a pre-flip goal. I couldn't really tell what that was, but nonetheless, Tree Amigos find themselves in the lead for the first time.
I'm hoping that Tree Amigos can keep up this pressure. Great one kickoff by Trees. Prometheus trying to keep up pressure. Trees mid to Weevil, but can't seem to make another hit on it. Remzik with a goal open, but Prometheus is there, and perchance just putting it in the back of the net.
Yeah, that's a beautifully set up play there from Remzik, and perchance finds himself in the perfect spot. Great shot placement right in the left side of that net, and he finds the equalizer here. Just 45 short seconds into game number 2 here. It's a great answer back goal. Trees going up high, gets a beat around Spoopyman, but Remzik should have a free touch. Prometheus throwing his car at that ball, finds a 50, and oh my goodness, Weevil Almost gets a crazy goal off of that one, but saved away by Acrobatic Aura there for Chance. Maybe trying to find a touch towards Remzik. I'm noticing Perchance, I have a feeling he's just doing whatever he wants. He's been given the green light. Just go for it, Remzik, almost finding a crazy redirect. But, I mean, Perchance is looking like a monkey right now. I mean, he is just zooming around this field, pre-jumping every ball. I mean, just going for anything he can go for. And when Perchance is doing that and he's firing on all cylinders, it's going to be a fun game to watch.
Absolutely. I've just given the man a bit of free reign and all the boost he needs, and I think that's what Acrobatic Aura is going to need, but not have as Prometheus domes one.
I mean, that's just a beautiful setup from Trees, right? We saw it in the pregame stats. I mean, Trees is leading the league in assists per game. He doesn't have that many goals, but he seems to kind of be the playmaker on this Tree Amigos team. That's a beautiful ball off the corner. Waterfalls down perfectly. And yeah, I mean, just all around beautiful stuff coming out from Tree Amigos, but a little bit of a double commit comes out from Perchance and Remzik. And Spoopy Man needs to make a touch. He does. Weevil fakes one out, trying to get a touch around another. Can't quite do so. Trees pops this over to this right side wall here, but Remzik has a full tank of boost here. He's going to go off the ceiling. Has the flip. Can't quite find the touch. And this ball maybe can find itself mid, but Trees is there to put that one away.
Remzik with a great clear to Weevil, 50. Prometheus able to pick it up off the wall with no boots to make a second touch. Weevil, 50 with Spoopy Man, gets demoed. And Weevil back again, trying to get it out of the orange side, but Spoopy Man just putting on the pressure. Remzik all blocked by, I didn't quite see who that was. But Trees with an open goal, no boost unfortunately to do anything. Trying to look for a pass, but no one from Tree Amigos there.
Yeah, Perchance trying to find a pre-flip. We know that Perchance, if anybody knows anything about Perchance, the pre-flip is his favorite mechanic, and he will go for them any chance he can get. But Prometheus had a shot, but denied by Spoopy Man as the third man back. This game is definitely starting to heat up. The players are starting to play a little bit faster as they get a little bit used to each other. That's a great demo from Trees. Prometheus is a free clear up. Trees is up for this ball. Almost has a shot on net. Would have been an insane counterattack goal there if he could find it. Prometheus might have a shot on net, and he does. Remzik can't quite get back to it, and that's a great shot from Prometheus.
Great plays off the wall, able to read off that cleared from Acrobatic Aura.
Sorry, my mic. I'm just trying to restart. I've been told my mic sounds a little weird, so I do apologize if those of you watching, my mic sounds a little bit weird, but we'll try and get it fixed as time goes on. But a minute and 15 to go. Tree Amigos are up by 2. This is the biggest lead they've had so far. They've been looking much better here in game number 2, especially defensively, as they've held Acrobatic Aura to just 1 goal. And now Remzik has a beautiful pop as a third man, beats around Weevil, but gets bumped in the process. Trees, not the best touch, passed it almost straight to Perchance in the midfield, but Weevil saves the day, saves the goal, and that's a great touch by Remzik. Oh, Spoopy was there. That would have been a highlight reel goal. Team play from Acrobatic Aura if they could find it. Perchance, that's a great first touch there, but can't find another one, and Prometheus is going to have a clear.
Perchance again with that full tank of boost, just kind of monkeying around with the ball in the air like you said earlier. Perchance again with a full tank of boost and the ball left alone, but gets tackled by Trees. Weevil 50 with Perchance, lost. Remzik trying to play a bit of shadow defense as the rest of his team tries to rotate back. Weevil with a good shot on net, blocked by Spoopy. And that's going to game 3 with Tree Amigos as the winner.
Yeah, I mean, that was just, I mean, compared to game number 1, I mean, Tree Amigos really stepping it up here. And I mean, like I said, go from allowing 5 goals to 1. I mean, that's a great sign if you're a Trio Amigos fan. We saw a lot of, you know, miscoordination, or uncoordination, I should say, from Trio Amigos in game number 1. A lot of, you know, team bumps and stuff like that. And this game definitely looking a lot cleaner. You know, better rotations, better touches, better team plays all around. And you definitely, you know, see Prometheus up at the top of the leaderboard, dropping 757 points, 2 goals of his own, and 5 saves. It looks like Prometheus was just doing it on all sides of the ball, as Trio Amigos find themselves tying up the series 1-1.
Absolutely. It's a great day if you're a Trio Amigos fan, seeing them kind of step up from that major loss that happened in game 1, and it will be interesting to see how they carry this momentum into game 3.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great point. I mean, Rocket League is such a mental-based game. It's something that's not talked about enough, in my opinion. I mean, you can have all the mechanics, all the preparation, everything, but if you can't keep your head, I mean, this momentum, you know, just mentally, how you're feeling in the game at the time, all those things, you know, factor into this type of stuff. And it's pretty much in Trio Amigos' hands now to, you know, try and answer back here as we go into game number 3.
Weevil on the wall trying to make a little touch. Trees back in the blue corner trying to get a setup there, but not enough boost to get a second hit. Bit of collision there on the Trio Amigos side, but still seems to be an open net. Remzik just barely getting it past Trees there.
Oh, that's a good touch from Remzik. He was looking to cook up off the sidewall there. Had an air dribble going, but got shut down early, and that's exactly what you need to do against Remzik. You just can't give him the time and space. Oh my god. You got a double reset on that somehow. Nothing really came from it though, but going back to what I was saying, I mean, you just can't give him the space. Perchance had an opportunity to get the read there, just barely off the mark. Those are really hard to read, so I don't blame him for missing that one. But yeah, if you're going to be giving Remzik space, it's going to end badly. And there he is right there off of a disruption play from Perchance, and a put away by Remzik to go up early here in game number 3.
2 things you don't want to see there from Trio Amigos. Perchance with a full tank of boost, and Remzik left alone to his own devices.
That is so very true, but Prometheus gonna try and go for an answer, but Remzik off the sidewall with a beautiful challenge. That's an interesting pinch from Acrobatic, or I don't know exactly how that worked. Remzik is there! And the pinch coming from Perchance and Spoopy Man. Look at that. Just goes straight to the corner. Remzik reads it all the way. Weevil can't find it. And Remzik gets his second here in game number 3.
Like I was just saying, Remzik left alone just to kind of play off himself, play off what's going on, and it leads to another great goal by Acrobatic Aura.
Indeed. Acrobatic Aura, I mean, like we talked a little bit about how the momentum of Trio Amigos, you know, how they're going to do coming into game number 3 after that statement game number 2 win. And so far, Acrobatic Aura have kind of taken this game into their own hands. They've been looking absolutely fantastic. Perchance trying to find a backflip flick around Trees. Doesn't end up working out. Remzik has another touch on this ball and finds it into the back of the net. We're only a minute and 40 into this game 3, and Remzik already has a hat trick.
Remzik again showing why he is the #1 in Division A, just in general. Left alone just to kind of do whatever he wants with this game.
Yeah, I mean, you got to contribute it to, you know, Spoopy Man and Perchance too. I mean, they're creating a lot of these chances for Remzik to be all alone, as he's going to go for a 4th, but I mean, Remzik definitely couldn't do it by himself, so you got to give some kudos to Spoopy and Perchance. And
oh, absolutely. I mean, each of them have an assist on his goals, and Remzik is there again after a great setup by Spoopy Man.
Oh man, I mean, if you're Trio Amigos, I don't even know what to expect. You got 2 people pre-jumping the ball, and you're not really sure what's gonna happen. Remzik somehow reads it all the way, and he now has 4 goals here in game 3, and we still got 3 minutes left to go. Can he go for the double hat trick? I don't know if that's really been done before, but it would be absolutely insane to see it. But this ball does get cleared downfield. Perchance has a shot on net. Prometheus is able to bat that ball away. Remzik had an open net, almost had 5. He's gonna stay on this ball. Gets demoed in the process as Perchance throws himself at that one. Swoopy's gonna need to make a touch here. He does. Weevil might have a shot though. It's gonna go off the board, and he finds his own tap off the floor there. And Tree Amigos find their first goal.
Second double touch I think we've seen this game, and that's a dirty one from Weevil.
Yeah, I mean, like we said before the series started, Weevil has been really showing out here in Division A. And he's really been one of the main scorers here, apart from game number 2. Prometheus had a couple of his own, but it's really been him to get the scoring started, it feels like, as he has a great chance here. Goes for the flip reset, gets the flip, elects not to use it. This ball gets pinched up off the top. Trees, and a shot rings it off the crossbar. And that is a beautiful play coming from Tree Amigos.
Trees being able to read his teammates like a book and just able to make the most out of what Weevil did. That setup and just the finish of the goal.
Coming into this season, Kemek, I want to, I mean, I know you don't really know a lot about these players, but oh, Remzik! Oh, I don't even know what happened. That might have been a pre-flip. I'm not really sure. Like, we got to watch the replay on this one. No, that's just an insane
read.
That is an insane redirect coming from Remzik. 5 goals now. He's going for the double hat trick, and he has all 5 goals for Acrobatic Aura. Looked like Tree Amigos had a little bit of momentum after those 2 goals, but Remzik just completely shuts that one down, Kemek.
A whole mortgage and a family living inside of Tree Amigos' head right now.
Yes, indeed. Remzik gonna pass this one up over to Perchance. Maybe Remzik finding the net again. The shot was on, but Weevil with a great save. Now Remzik's going up for this one. Perchance, the amount of pre-jumps, I don't know if he's connected on a single one of them, but I mean, maybe it's messing with Tree Amigos' head. Swoopy Men with a clear of his own corner, gonna try and find a dunk. Doesn't quite find that one. Trees hops on in the midfield, leaves it for his teammate, and Weevil just ends up getting in the way. Remzik now doesn't have a lot of boost to work with. He might try and find a pass. Oh my goodness, might have found the double there, but can't quite find it. Weevil's gonna look to try and find some sort of offensive pressure here.
What were you saying there, World, before that 5th goal there from Remzik?
I was just gonna say, I mean, I wasn't really expecting Weevil to have this sort of effect, you know, on the offense. He's, you know, traditionally been a little bit more of a passive player, but he's really been the core, I mean, the starting point for a lot of Tree Amigos' offensive pressure. I mean, he's just been playing absolutely out of his mind offensively on both sides of the ball as well. So it's been really fun to watch, but Prometheus finds the back of the net, brings this one back within reason. I mean, a 2-goal deficit is nothing to be scared of. If you're Tree Amigos, it's definitely winnable. 41 seconds to go, Kemek. Can they do it?
I've got faith. I mean, Trees and Weevil setting up some both very good shots this game, and just being able to play off each other quite well. I honestly believe they got it.
Oh, the double commit.
I'm gonna eat my words right there, right there.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate. I mean, Prometheus and Trees both knew that someone was up. Both try to find the beat on him, but does not end up matter. Yeah, we got the... Yeah, dude, Kemek, you might be a K-Tool reincarnate with the caster curse.
No, I've seen the clip.
Oh, the double hat trick. It comes through. Remzik finds his 6th goal of game number 3 in insane performance coming out from the GOAT Remzik. I'm gonna be, dude, I haven't looked at the leaderboard yet, but we're gonna see it at the end of the game. Don't spoil it for me. I want to see his points at the end of this one. That's gonna be insane to see, but Spoopy Men can't find the touch, and Prometheus finds a goal. That might be a hat trick for him too. I'm not too sure at this point, but 23 seconds. It's gonna need to be a miracle here for Tree Amigos to walk away with this one, because unfortunately for them, they've let in 7 goals, which is absolutely insane, Kemek.
Yeah, it's gotta hurt just a little bit on the Tree Amigos side. Spoopy Men there again, trying to make a goal, but Weevil just being able to get that over. Trees with a setup. Prometheus back in the blue corner, blocked by Remzik, but a pass to Trees up off the crossbar. Weevil's there, but unfortunately unable to get a good touch. And the game goes to Acrobatic Aura.
I mean, boys, if we're going to be letting Remzik get 6 goals, he drops the 1K points. That is what I was waiting to see. You can't let this man do that. You can't give him the space. It's whenever Remzik's on the pitch, I mean, it's got to be insta challenges everywhere, because the moment you give this guy literally any space at all, I mean, it's going to be over for your team. I mean, the double hat trick comes out for Remzik, the 6 for 7 shooting percentage. I mean, this guy, Tree Amigos let him cook, and this is what happens. This is what happens, Chemic.
This is quite fun to watch. I'm not gonna lie. First Div A game and being treated to just Remzik's full capability.
Yeah, welcome to Div A. Welcome to Div A. I mean, like we said, Remzik couldn't have done it without the help of his teammates, so we cannot overshadow that by any means. But I mean, whenever anybody drops a thou, it's a monumental moment for sure. But knowing Remzik, he probably doesn't think anything of it, and he's just cool as a cat. I don't know if you've been watching the cams, but he doesn't really react to like anything. He's just calm, cool, and collected. Just another day in the office for this guy. But game number 4 getting underway, and Acrobatic Aura are on match point. If they win this game, the series will be over. Tree Amigos will be sent home and find themselves here in the losers bracket as this game gets underway. Swoopy Men going up off the sidewall. Prometheus with some good backboard defense. Might have another touch on it. He does, but the touch goes straight to Remzik. But Trees maybe going to try to find a pass. Both Weevil and Prometheus committing on that one. Trees goes, but doesn't find the touch. Weevil has a lot of boost to work with here. A little bit of an awkward first touch, but Remzik's able to handle that one all the way.
Remzik with a great shot, blocked by Prometheus. Swoopman pass to Perchance, and that's a textbook goal for you.
That's just a fantastic follow-up there from Perchance. Swoopy Man pops it out front, up off the backboard, straight to Perchance, and he slots that one away. Acrobatic Aura find themselves in the lead yet again here. Just 40 short seconds in the game number 4.
Prometheus off the wall, unfortunately not able to make a good touch. Remzik left alone to his devices and gets a simple, clean shot in.
Again, it looks like the insta challenge from Weevil was there. Not able to find it. Prometheus and Trees, I don't know exactly what they're doing in the corner over there, but again, Remzik just finds another freebie. And for some reason, this Tree Amigos team seem to like to just give Remzik all the time and space in the world, and that is exactly the opposite of what you want to give him. But Weevil getting insta challenge. Prometheus does find a bump on Remzik. Looks like Trees should have a free clear here. He does. Moving it way out high. Spoopy Man goes missing. Remzik needs to make a diving save on the goal line. I don't think he was expecting that miss. I don't think anybody was expecting that one, but Remzik handles it well. He's going to go again as he dunks Prometheus off the sidewall. A Perchance with pass midfield. Spoopy Man maybe looking for a pass back for Perchance, but Perchance is going back for boost.
Prometheus dribbling upfield, blocked out by Perchance. Gonna get a second touch. Weevil's good pass to Trees, but Remzik there on the goal line trying to make something, but Weevil there with the challenge. Perchance up with a full tank of boost. A pass to Remzik, but barely able to make the touch. Perchance up trying to challenge with what little boost he has. And Weevil just kind of dribbling this upfield. Pass to Perchance, a flip reset, and that's an amazing goal.
Prometheus with a fantastic first touch gets the reset and uses it perfectly over both Perchance and Spoopy Man. That is a statement goal coming out from the captain, Prometheus, and he brings it back within 1. And you can see the cams of Acrobatic Aura there looking a little bit more dire after that touch from Prometheus. They're looks like they're trying to end this series out here in game 4, but Prometheus is going to be playing like that. It's going to be really hard. That's a decent clear. Prometheus touches it. Weevil looking for a 50. Can't quite find it. Trees is there for a shot. Brings it off the crossbar, and that's so close. Maybe still there for Prometheus, and it is, as he gets his second and ties this game up 2-2.
Trees showing why he's leading the league in assists. It's a great setup there for Prometheus.
Yeah, I mean, that was just Trees might be one of the biggest wingmen in DCRL. He's just getting assists all over the place, and ultimately allows him to tie it up. Perchance gonna go for a double here, but Prometheus handles it off the back wall. He's gonna maybe try and find a pinch to Trees, but can't quite do so as Remzik pinches this up off the sidewall. Perchance goes for an aerial here. Maybe could have settled it instead, but it might just work out. And the net's just wide open. You can see Perchance in the cams. He's saying, I don't know exactly what happened, but I mean, that net is just wide open. A little bit of a miscommunication there on Tree Amigos, and Acrobatic find their second freebie goal here in game 4.
Little bit of confusion there on the Tree Amigos side, I think. But Prometheus upfield, challenging Remzik to the 50, beats him. Gonna be a pass midfield to Trees. Unfortunately blocked out there by Remzik. Weevil off the wall with what little boost he has. A good shot, but blocked by Spoopy Men. Trees up with a boomer of a hit to the backboard. And Prometheus just sneaking one in.
Prometheus might be taking things into his own hands here. He gets his hat trick now here in game 4. Doing everything he can to not go down in this series. They're trying to bring this thing to a game 5, and Prometheus is doing everything he can. Weevil's been a little bit quiet ever for the past couple of games here, and Prometheus has really been the one to step it up as Remzik has quite a bit of boost to work with here. Insta challenge from Prometheus, and that is exactly how you got to handle someone like Remzik. Just cannot give him the time and space, because we all saw what happens if you do that, as now Remzik pops it up yet again, looking for maybe a bump, but Weevil's able to find the clear.
One thing I will say about Tree Amigos here world is the one thing I think that they are going to need to manage is just a bit of boost management. Just always having someone with a full tank being able to challenge Remzik whenever he's up on the ball.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great point. I mean, especially, I mean, I can attest as someone that was the 3rd pick. I found myself in so many situations where I had 0 boost, but oh my goodness, Perchance with the ground play finds the flick. I mean, beautiful ground play. You don't find those too often here in threes, especially in Division A. And Perchance with a fantastic goal to put his team up by 1.
Absolutely. 44 seconds left with 1 goal needed by Tree Amigos to tie this up. Prometheus, oh, actually Trees there with a good center. Gonna see if he can't do something there off the backboard. Good setup by Prometheus, but Remzik left alone to kind of push it into the orange side. Chance with trying to put just something off net, but Weevil taking it down the field. Prometheus trying to get a touch there, misses. Remzik, ooh, good demo there by Trees. And Prometheus trying to get this final goal.
Oh,
but touches down, and Acrobatic Aura takes the series.
Man, that was a very fun series to watch. I mean, we saw Prometheus pouring his heart and soul there into game number 4. I mean, I could tell he was just trying to pretty much just do it all himself there with the, you know, a couple assists there from Trees. But ultimately, Acrobatic Aura, I mean, they, in my opinion, they found themselves a couple freebies. Tree Amigos pretty much just gave them the ball, gave them the free goals. And if it weren't for those, I mean, I think this game might have went the other way. But ultimately, that is not the case. Acrobatic Aura take this game in 4. Remzik prevails. They progress to 2-1 on this season. But Chemic, what a fantastic series all around, and congrats on casting your first Div A game.
Well, thank you. It was a very fun series to watch. Just kind of let Remzik do what he wants. Some good setups there by Trees, Weevil, and Prometheus. taking it into his own hands in the last game and just kind of taking charge there for Tree Amigos. Unfortunately, not able to be enough to beat out Acrobatic Aura.
Yeah, definitely. But anyways, we're gonna get these boys in for a short little winners interview here. See what they got. See what they got to say. But Acrobatic Aura joining us for a winners interview, and I'm not too sure what I want. I'm not too sure if I want to know what you're laughing about. But
don't even worry about it. Legally, we cannot talk about it on stream.
legal. Okay, tell me after. Tell me after.
Yeah, I'll let you know. Yeah.
But anyways, as always, huge congrats, boys, on the week number 3 win. Got a little hairy there. I mean, towards the end, but I mean, I know you're shaking your head, Coop, but the score says otherwise. But but I'm gonna go ahead and ask you, Remzik, what's the play style ended up compared to your past team like? I mean, what's it like playing with Perchance and Spoopy Men as you've kind of progressed in the season a little bit?
We just go for what we want. That's really it.
Pretty much.
That is. It doesn't get more. It doesn't get more of a Remzik
That's
response.
the most Remzik, yeah.
Remzik just takes what he wants and when he wants it. I mean, it's just how it is. Don't take that the wrong way.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean,
Someone clip that.
Kemek, you got any questions for these boys?
I do have one for Perchance. What's it like, kind of just looking like a professional freestyle out there?
Dude, I don't even know. Like, I enter a different plane of existence when we have our games. Like, something about, like, just no matter what happens, the vibes that this team has is just, like, we can do no wrong. So half the time, I'm just going for, like, you know, like the dumbest of shit, and it works out. So...
Well, it's amazing to see from my end, at least.
Ka-chow.
Yeah, okay, well, I'll toss it over to you now, Spoopy. I mean, I saw you getting a little bit hype, and you got a couple great goals of yourself. I mean, yeah, I gotta ask you, how do you feel like, what's your role on this team, brother? How are you fitting in with these two?
Dude, I don't even know. We were playing some games earlier, and I said I was going to be the strong 3, but all that went out the window in this series. We were all just kind of doing our own thing. We kind of established the vibe right away.
All right.
I don't know. I'm kind of like the Swiffer, man. I clean up.
Cleans up.
I clean it up.
I love that. I mean, yeah, it seems like you guys are having some fun. I mean, it's not often. I'm gonna be real with you. There's not too many people that get Remzik coming into the winners interview just like dying laughing. So I mean, I'm loving the vibes all around. But anyways, yeah, Kemek, you got any last questions for these boys?
No, nothing.
All right, well, I'm not gonna keep you guys here too long. You guys can go ahead, go celebrate. Huge congrats on your week number 3 win, and good luck with the rest of your season, boys.
Thank you.
Appreciate that, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will be it for our one and only matchup here on the night. It was a lot of fun all around. I mean, like we said, Kemek, you asked him in the winners interview. I mean, we saw Perchance just doing whatever he wants on the field. I mean, just going for the craziest stuff. Remzik, especially, it's fun to watch when teams give him space to play. And it was a lot of fun to watch all around. And Acrobatic Aura take the series 3-1 and progress to 2-1 on the season. I don't know. I'm looking forward to this Acrobatic Aura team as we go into the later half of the season, Kemek.
Absolutely. I think I've been officially inducted as a Remzik Glazer. But I honestly think this first Div A game has kind of tainted my view of Div A in general. I mean, just kind of getting to see Remzik in his full force, and just both of these teams being absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's always a treat. I mean, Div A isn't as scary as you think to cast. I mean, I think you held up perfectly fine. You did a fantastic job, brother. But we did have somebody redeem 5,000 channel points on, it's an interview question, and it says, "How does one get good?" I'm assuming maybe you wanted me to ask that to the winning team, and I unfortunately missed it. If you want my honest opinion on how to get good, play ones. Just go play ones and you'll get good. That's exactly how you do it. But I can oh, you refunded it? Oh, okay. Well, I just gave him free advice. Yeah, I'm gonna need like $5 for that advice. I'm just gonna need that. But but anyways, like I said, just one series on the night on the Dcrl channel. It was a lot of fun. Chemic, thank you so much for hopping on the desk with me as always. And you know, everybody in the chat that was supporting and, you know, having some fun hanging out here for some Division A action. Looks like we got a busy week. I mean, I don't think many teams have played their series yet, so I'm thinking we're gonna have some longer streams later on in the week. Maybe some 3 series streams, maybe some 4. So if you guys do want to check those out, make sure you drop a follow if you aren't already. And we got a Discord where we run everything out of. You get some notifications for our streams and whatnot, and hang out with all the players and stuff. So yeah, that's all I got to say. Like I said, Chemic, thank you for hopping in. And with that, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. Thanks everybody. Peace out.
Yes, thank you all.
We could pack our bags tomorrow, leave all of our sorrows, see where all this road goes, maybe San Diego. Maybe San Diego. Roll down all our windows, just see where the wind blows, one leg out the window, sit like a flamenco. Sit like a flamenco. You can run and you can hide, you can look and try to find, take a breath, open your mind, take it one ride at a time. Take it one ride at a time. We got lost an hour ago. Where did all our time go? Where we are, no one knows. Maybe San Francisco. Maybe San Francisco. We could roll down all our windows, just see where the wind blows. One leg out the window, sit like a flamenco. Sit like a flamenco. You can run and you can hide, you can look and try to find, take a breath, open your mind, take it one day at a time. You can run and you can hide, you can look and try to find, take a breath, it'll all be fine, take it one ride at a time. Take it one ride at a time. You can run and you can hide, you can look and try to find, take a breath, it'll all be fine, take it one ride at a time.
I've got you hanging on my words. Taste so sweet even when they hurt. You wanna feel, wanna fall in love, wanna give it all up, but you don't want to lose your control. Are we playing this game? Oh, playing this game.